I've been waiting for 2 weeks. I've held this inside my system for 2 weeks. But we are here today to change the intro to what is now officially the best-selling manga in history. Get ready for this one, man. And officially, worldwide, get Bruce Wayne out of here. Because we're talking about the second best-selling comic of all time. Second. And we're coming for Clark Kent soon, man. He don't want it. He don't want the red rock coming in his grill. We are here today to talk about what is nearly the best-selling comic of all time. The one, the only, One Piece. Dude, I've been holding that in for 2 weeks. You know how happy I was when I saw that, man? When I was like, yo, 490? We're out here, son. We are out here, man. Onigashima's out here bringing in the money. Bringing in the moolah. All right, Roof Piece came out. The volume started dropping. Volume 99, volume 100. It was inevitable. People want to own that greatness. They want to put it in their shelves and look at it every day. I mean, I would, and I am. When they came out over here, where I live, oh, I'm going to look at those things and be like, oh, Roof Piece. You feel me? So, hey, man, it's the way it works. But I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Oda, for the entire team that works behind this wonderful, magnificent story, because it is almost at 500. It's almost at 500 million copies sold, man. That is absolutely insane. And, you know, all jokes aside, I grew up really loving Batman, but get that man out of here. Get him out of here. Move him down to 3rd place, baby, because we are here clearly with the silver trophy right now, man. We're coming for the gold. And I couldn't be happier, man. You know, as a massive fan of this series, it's just really cool to see that people are still buying volumes and are still showing interest all of these years later, man. You know, this series has been in serialization now for about 24 years, right? Or is that factual? Yeah, I think it is. No. Yeah, 24 years, I want to say. Wait, am I tripping? 24 years. 24 years, all right? 24? 24 years, all right, 24, all right, the big 24. So we've been here for a minute, and to see that the interest is still there, and yeah, obviously people are catching up. You see it, everybody catching up both on YouTube and wherever it is that you consume your social media. One Piece, everybody's catching up everywhere, and so it's super dope to see there's still so much interest after all these years. And to me, the series keeps getting better and better, right? So it's just one of those things, man. It's really special. Before we get into the chapter this week, I wanted to let y'all know I'm going to try testing live streaming again here on YouTube. I've been trying it a bit on Twitch, which, by the way, I'll be leaving my new Twitch in the description box down below because my old one got hacked. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. But I've been testing out some streams just in case you want to be a part of those test streams as well. I'm still trying to get a mic, so it's really going to be only text. But on YouTube, I'll have a full mic, camera and all. I just hope I'm not a slideshow presentation. I don't want to be, you know, like some certain Netflix anime out here where I'm slideshow Recon rather than, you know, PowerPoint Recon rather than being myself. But I hope my internet can handle it, man, because I really want to talk about One Piece and stuff with you guys again. And I want to react to stuff like the new Bleach chapter coming out and special occasions like that. I want to react to that live so I can talk with y'all live. So I'm going to be doing a test stream soon to see how things work. Maybe even 2 test streams. So if you want to know when that goes live, because I still don't know when I'm going to do them, just like keep the notification bell on, you know, subscribe or whatever it takes for you to be a part of that. Do it, because I'm going to try to do that as soon as possible, because I want to get back into streaming, man. It's been too long. I think the last time that I streamed on this channel was after chapter 925, I think, or somewhere around those lines. So it's been a really long time. And it's been because of my internet, man. My internet, I'm telling you, I struggle when I play video games online, man. And I play a lot of Warzone, so, like, I struggle, son. I struggle. But regardless, we are here today to read the best-selling manga in history, chapter 1020. And the title of this week's chapter is Robin versus Black Maria. Finally! We're going to see the continuation. We're going to see our favorite spider lady, which, by the way, sounds incredible in the anime, versus our wonderful and beloved Nico Robin. Let's get it, man. And after last week's chapter, we were all thinking about it. And I'm so sorry, guys, that I wasn't able to do an afterthoughts, man. Last weekend, or the weekend before last weekend, was crazy. It was nuts, man. So I thank God for being patient with me. I'm going to try my hardest to not miss an afterthoughts like that again, because I genuinely missed it. Like, I missed talking about One Piece after the chapter. Like, it felt empty that week. I mean, I guess it was filled because I was a part of the reverie, but that was mainly me listening. Like, I wanted to talk about some Yamato greatness and about the fruit and what it could be. Frankie, man. My man Frankie was going off, but regardless. We're here for this week's chapter. Chapter 1020. And here we see Kyoshiro, man. Look at him. Eating some sort of fish here. Denjiro dreaming of eating giant shrimp tempura while in reality nibbling on his hair. And I miss this this hairstyle of his, you know, with the Josuke cut. But, you know, I understand why he's got to keep his current hairstyle. You know, it's for the current arc and the current vibe and whatnot. But I do miss the Josuke cut, man. I do. Here we go. Do y'all see what it says? Do y'all see what it says, man? Onigashima Skull Dome Roof. Skull Dome Roof. Yamato. The Makami. Dog fruit. Also, that's the name of it, the Makami. The Makami. What in the flying flowers is the Makami? Hold on, let me search that up right quick. Makami. Makami, Japanese mythology. It is now extinct. Okami? Oh, like the video game Okami? Oh, snap! So, Yamato's, like, Okami? Yo, I have that game, dude. I love that game. Yo, so, I remember I saw that as one of the comments last week, man. Oh, now I really wish I would have done the afterthought so I could give that person a shout out. But somebody in the comment section did state that it would be possible that Yamato was actually the Okami. That's dope, man. The Makami dog fruit is an incredibly valuable mythical zone, and obviously it's incredibly valuable if Kaido went out of his way to seek it. I mean, he said the last chapter, like, yo, I went out and I sought this thing. I wanted it. He got it, and he gave it to his daughter. So it's like, holy flagnards. Okami, bro. It was a mistake to let a wannabe Odin like you eat it. The Makami is Wano's guardian deity. Onimaru. Now it's your job to protect Wano. And so what we see here is a couple of really nice panels of Kaido from, like, below going into swing, Yamato then blocking, and then Kaido sending Yamato flying. Now it's your job to protect Wano for me. Sends her flying. Like hell it is. Yo, look at Yamato. I mean, yo, this thing looks sick. This thing looks absolutely sick, man. The Makami dog fruit. Orochi may have been a tyrant, but he transformed this country into a giant weapons factory. You just have to take your rightful place as ruler and claim the fruits of their labor. I'm going to help the samurai protect this country from you. No more chains. This country will open. Yamato goes back for what appears to be like a headbutt. What in the world do you call that? She lets out like a Katon Gokakyu no Jutsu. She goes into her Uchiha and Divine Glacial Fang. Namuji Hyoga. Kiba could never. Yo, Divine Glacial Fang, you know, the fang over fang, Kiba could never. Namuji Hyoga. out here utilizing a flame-style fireball jutsu. I don't know what this is, son, but I like it. We see Odin open the country. And then Kaido himself. I'm not going to let that happen. Is he taking this, or is he also letting out this fireball jutsu? No, he is. Oh, so he's letting out his own blast breath. She's letting out the Namui Hyoga. So it's the Namui Hyoga and the blast breath, and it combines. Hey, I love me some Kamehameha clashes. You feel me? I come from the Cell Saga era. I love me some Kamehameha clashes, man. Blast breath, they both go in. We see a massive explosion. The rooftop is continuing to get destroyed up here. Yo! Don't push your luck. Yo, look at how beast Yamato looks, man. Yamato looks so sick in this form. And here we go. We go back down. But at least we get to see some Robin greatness. But I'm so happy we got to continue and see some more of Yamato versus Kaido. This was so sick, man. You know, we got to see a couple of clashes up here. It goes down. Then Namuji Hyogai. No, Namuji Hyoga. Hyoga. I'm not going to let that happen. Kaido goes in blast breath versus that. And you see it mixes. Explosion. Super dope. Kaido's hybrid form is nasty. It is so beast. Like, when I was rereading chapter 1019, I was like, yo, whenever you see the final panel with Kaido's hybrid form again, it really reminded me, like, man, this is such an amazing form. And I remember whenever we got to see it in full fruition during his fight against Luffy and Zoro, specifically in, like, 1009 and 1010, I was like, man, this form is beast, dude. Like, it legit just looks monstrous. But right here against Yamato, both of their forms look awesome. But let's get some Robin versus Black Maria action here, man. Let's get it, dude. I have been waiting to see what was going to go down in this fight. I need Robin to throw hands. Literally. I mean, yo, the way she smacked Black Maria last time was so satisfying. It was so beast. I love me some Black Maria. I love all of Toriropo. But they gotta go down. You feel me? They gotta go down, man. Third floor, Great Banquet Hall. Robin-san, get a hold of yourself. Robin-san. So Brooke is... Well, is Robin just not saying anything? Robin. Over... No. Is that who I think it is? She did not. How does she know? How does Black Maria know? First and foremost, how is she doing that? Well... Is she able to dig into her psyche? And figure out who it is that she loves most? So we see Olvia, which meant Volume 41 vibes, and Clover. We know how much these two people mean to Robin. She's not saying a thing. No, there's no way Robin's gonna be fooled by this, man. Mom, come closer, Robin. Professor Clover, it's been a while. No, bro, there's no way Robin's gonna be fooled by this, man. Not even Jaguar D Saul, bro, with the dad. Not even him. Yo, Black Maria's sick. Saul, I've been looking forward to seeing you. Why are you all here? Dad, there it is. I've wanted to see you too. That's right, same here. Look how big you've grown, Robin. Robin-san, don't get any closer. Black Maria is doing on her, like, Kyoka Suigetsu stuff, man. What's going on? I know, but it's such a shame. Tres mano. Frisia. And goes in and smacks the flag north out of him. Thank God that she wasn't falling for that. She just got closer so she can get a better angle. I was like, yo, there's no way that Robin's gonna get fooled by this. We know how Robin is. She has the darkest sense of humor I've ever seen. So if there's anyone that wasn't going to believe this happened before her, it was going to be Robin. No question. Unquestioned. So glad that was able to be taken care of immediately, because that you can't play with the heartstrings like that, Black Maria. You cannot bring Clover, Olvia, and Saul? Going back to one of the greatest manga volumes ever produced. That volume 41 greatness, man. Come on. Black Maria must have been rereading Eni's Lobby. I was like, you know what? Let me bring some of these characters back. Let me bring some of them back, man. Dice, but the illusion. Nur ona, hognos a snake smile. Like that, one of the Amazon Lily sisters. Kunyun and Tenjo Kudari rat snake smile. So they all just got obliterated easily. Easily. Got the illusion out of there. No Sharingan taking place. You should have given me a sign you were unaffected, Robin-san. How dare they mess with someone's memories like that? For real, out of nowhere. Not only out of nowhere, but casually. Like, how do you even do that? They got away. I can't believe Black Maria-sama's illusion didn't work on them. Are you kidding me? And here comes Black Maria, man. Yo. And she's huge, son. I mean, we could tell how big she was but at the end of, what was that, chapter 1004? We could tell how big she was, but here we get to see an angle from below. I mean, she's coming down like she's a giant. Hey, man, but you put, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, whoa. It's like this place is haunted. Looks like you weren't affected either. I was adrift in that mist for 50 years. Of course, I dreamt of my friends surviving. It always hurt when I imagined their faces. Nah, broke, man. Stop it, dude. You know, man, with the trio, duo, solo, man. Like, we're two peas in a pod. Yo, now we just have to overcome our current ordeal. So here we go. And she's still chasing them with the Hunter thingamahoos, this weapon here. Furiso de Wanyudo. Oh, it's that strange weapon again. Goes down and starts slicing right behind them. It looks like this weapon is so powerful that it like forces them to run away. On some Super Smash Bros stuff, you know. So you see something approaching you, somebody has that weapon, somebody has the hammer. You gotta get out the way, bro. I mean, there's no way unless you have like the perfect parry or something, but there's no way you're doing that. So you gotta find a way to get out of there. So right now she has the hammer. Wow, Wanyudo pug smile. That human-faced dog keeps starting fires. We see the wheel continues from behind. Ooh, this panel looks cool. So we get to see some sticky webs coming out from the ceiling. We see Black Maria. So illusions don't sway you. And she hangs from the ceiling. But dreams do, right? Yo, is Black Maria like Haiki and Uchiha? What are we seeing here? What are we doing? I mean, first we get a fireball jutsu out of Yamato, and now we get Black Maria utilizing Infinite Tsukiyomi here. But dreams do, right? After all, you're deluded enough to think you can win against Kaido-sama. Oh, we're not deluded. We're not deluded. We know what's about to go down when the king gets up, bro. When Luffy gets up. My man's is eating meat right now. When he gets back up to the roof, courtesy of whoever, it's over. Kaido better watch his back, man. Because it's go time. I don't care what Luffy's got to do. Gear 5th, Gear 6th, Awakening, Conquerors, Coding, combining all of them. It don't matter. Using the gears like if it's an Omnitrix, switching between this form and this one and this one. I don't care. Whatever he's got to do to take down Kaido, he's going to do it. He's going to Red Rock him to the flying flutter. He's going to bring out like a Red Rock Gatling. Get that man Kaido out of here. I love him, Kaido. In the face of the king? To go with the goat? You don't want it. He don't want it. I love this angle of Black Maria, by the way. It just looks cool. This shot of, you know, twisting this weapon around while she's hanging from the ceiling. Really does give off like the Miles Morales effect here. So here we see Spider-Net. So Robin herself is like, hey man, you ain't the only one that can do this around here. You ain't the only one. And Bruce's like, much appreciated, yo-ho-ho. And we see them both hanging from the ceiling as flames consume the bottom. The whole floor is ablaze. So with this ability, so hold on. She's speaking for dreams, but she's speaking of that in a sense of like a belittling type of sense. Like you believe in dreams, or dreams affect you because you actually believe you could beat Kaido, or do those flames below actually cause those illusions? I mean, we saw that it was thanks to some of her subordinates that she was able to create those illusions. So I'm not entirely sure here. But regardless, I'm going to assume it was just a belittling answer, not that these flames necessarily cause dreams. If you keep this up, you're going to burn down the entire castle. Are you worried about your enemies? That's rich. If you care so much, surrender and let us catch you, Nico Robin. Robin-san, can you hold me for a little longer? If that weapon is alive, and we see her hanging from above. Oh, Brooke can invade her, of course. So Brooke goes in Cold Soul and goes right into the weapon. It's freezing. And he froze it. He froze it and he knocks the head clean onto the ground, bro. That's my Soul King. That's my Soul King, baby. You don't know when to give up, do you? So Brooke leaves his body, goes and takes over the weapon here. Robin goes with the frozen, or Black Maria goes with the frozen weapon, you know, no hesitation, goes right up there to knock Robin off of the net she created. Don't you get it, Nico Robin? You must know deep down your friends will always sell you out. Oh, no, man. So this is the theme of this fight. This is the theme of this fight here, man. A betrayal, and people selling you out. Black Mighty, I don't know. You know, she brought out Clover, Olvia, and Jaguar D. Saul. So I was thinking, maybe she read Enies Lobby. But she didn't even finish Volume 41. Because if she did, she would have seen the I Want to Live scene. And by that scene alone, she would have known 110% that these individuals that she's with are never going to sell her out. They ain't going to do what all the other individuals that have been in her life have done. These are Robin's true family. The goats, the Mugiwara no Ichimi. She don't know. She never finished Enies Lobby. Black Mighty had never finished the arc. Out here talking about some they'll never sell you out. Or they'll always sell you out. Blackleg called you right to me. Soul Parade. And here comes, yo, Brooke is nasty. Iceburn goes in. I guess he cuts the flames, getting them out of there to ensure that Robin can actually hit the floor. We get a really nice panel here of Robin and Black Mighty on a face-off. Big shots from all over the world are after you. You're nothing but a burden to your crew. That's why it was so easy to lure you here. And it's like, in a sense, she's absolutely right. She's spitting. Like, Robin is one of the biggest targets on the entire planet. Just knowing who she is something very, very dangerous. But do the Straw Hats care? No! They ain't ever gonna care. They're like, you guys want to take Robin? You better take her from her cold dead hands, dog. We got her once from Enies Lobby. Whatever happens, we ain't ever letting that happen again. Ever, son. Yo, Luffy finds out that somebody's going after Robin. They're getting the cleanest red rock to the face. Zoro, Sanji. Come on. Come on. We got Jinbei now. You see what Frankie's doing out here? Bro. They don't want it. They don't want it. Nami will bring out Zeus and bring it. I think they don't understand, bro. Usopp, Chopper. They don't want it. You see, when the whole crew rolls up again, they don't want it. They don't want it, man. Come on, dude. Oh, Black Maria's out here spitting the same promo other people have. Robin-chan saved me. Such a great shot. Look at Robin, bro. She's smiling. She's smiling because she's thinking back to Sanji and how all of the words Black Maria is stating are so unfactual. All of them. Yo, Black Maria looks great, man. Like, highest of keys, son. All of Onigashima heard that laughing stock. And Blackleg has your crew's second highest bounty. That should tell you something. And this man Brooke starts laughing. Yo! Sanji-san truly is extraordinary. Robin-san, I assume that you'd like to take it from here? Thanks, I appreciate it. Robin's about to lay the smackdown of Black Maria's candy self, dog. Even Brooke is like, like, Sanji's such an extraordinary creature because we all know if Sanji would have wanted to lay the smackdown, that man would have sent you flying, son. The burgundy and black? You're lucky you're still alive. In the presence of Mr. Prince. Yeah, I love this, how Brooke and Robin are immediately, they don't even respond to that statement. Like, how? Sanji? Sanji would have destroyed you, dog. But we just know how he is. We know how he is, and not only that, he realized he had something more important to do. He realized that there was something way more important and a role that he had to fulfill, which is why I came here to take that role. And I'm so happy for that. I mean, you see the smile on her face. It's reminding me how much I love those chapters. You can leave the rest of these night demons to me, even though I'm scared of ghosts. Yo! So we see Brooke taking on the rest of the Illusion Sisters here. Did I strike a nerve? Not at all. He's a kind soul, and you'll never understand just how much it means for him to rely on me. He's one of the wings that allow the... Hold Robin! Oh, man, I already had a title in mind. No, I can't. I'm about to make that the title of the Afterthoughts. Listen to this line of dialogue. He's one of the wings that'll allow the Pirate King to soar. Ooh. Oh, no. That's a nasty line, dog. Yo, and you'll never understand just how much it means for him to rely on me. You'll never understand. You'll never understand how much it means to her. He's one of the wings that'll allow the Pirate King to soar. That's a filthy behind line, bro. One of the wings that allow the Pirate King to soar. That's nasty. That's, ugh. That's one of those, you remember back in Enies Lobby, whenever they finished a fight, and they released those nasty one-liners? That's a one-liner. That's a banger. Yo, that's a line of dialogue I'd love to write, bro. Ooh. That's nasty. I love that. Gigante fleur. And we see a stand? Robin summons a whole stand. Yo, this panel's sick. We see Black Maria right here from the back. And we get to see Robin summon a stand from behind. Oh, this is dope. This is mad dope. And was there something else? Wano Tokage Port. Nah, man, I wanted to see Robin play the SmackDown, bro. Yo, she saw this Gigante Fleur. We're gonna see this massive stand come up behind her. Wano Tokage Port. Tokage Port? I need... Oh, the king. Alright, forget what I just said. Hey, screw what I just said. Yo, it's Luffy. I need more meat. You already ate everything we had on board. Oh, Luffy's good. He's good. There's no way we're gonna find out. We're gonna find more out. Or we're gonna find more out here. You find him underwater? That's be a miracle. We heard something. Momonosuke is with Luffy. The theories. Bro, I swear, bro. Oh my lord. If this man actually manages to ride Momonosuke up there to the roof, bro, after all of these years, yo, man. Luffy, I'm glad you're really alive. You fell down here just like we did. Shinobu's kite also allowed us to escape from Kaido. But Luffy, Kinemon and Kiku, they... Right in front of me, this isn't the time for that. You're in charge. You can cry when it's over. Man, Momonosuke, Kinemon and Kiku, you know, that must have left such a profound impact on his soul, seeing that happen before him. You know, this man, Kinemon getting clobbered, Kiku dying. And Luffy's like, yo, it ain't the time for that, man. You can cry when it's over, bro. You're the guy that's in charge. How are they going to be able to move forward if the general's crying? If the general's weeping? And he says, we've still got to blow Kaido away. Luffy told him, how can you be so harsh for Shinobu? He's spitting. He's spitting. He knows it better than anyone. He saw Ace die right in front of his eyes. So he knows it better than anyone. We've still got to blow Kaido away. I won't lose this time. He's not Straw Hat. I thought he was fine. Caribou! Holy flaggers, I forgot this man was a character. I just need more meat. Okay, I guess I'll look for some. If he doesn't pull this off, I'll never get to leave this country. Come on, get it together. Oh, and Momo, you're going to take me up? Let's go. How long have we been talking about this? How long have we been talking about this, bro? This is all I've wanted. I wanted it so bad, man, from the beginning of the arc, bro. We came on here and had all these discussions. And I give a shout out to the One Piece podcast. There was a massive thread a long time ago written about how Luffy would ride an adult dragon Momonosuke and fight Kaido with riding on top of Momonosuke in the air. You know, for the land, sea, and air aspect, the air would be Luffy riding on Dragon Momonosuke. But because of that line in that thread on that article, I was like, you know what? That would be such an awesome idea. And as time went on, it evolved. And I was like, man, what about if, you know, after 10-13 and whatnot, you know, we did that, the afterthoughts, who's going to save Luffy? I was like, yo, Momonosuke's going to go up there, dragon form. You know, they just stated that the fruit was a failure. What better way to prove that the fruit is not a failure than for Luffy to ride the adult Dragon Momonosuke, or not even adult dragon, the regular Dragon Momonosuke, like the fullest form of it, and take it all the way up to Kaido, man. And like showing us that this ain't no joke. Like, this is not a failure of a fruit. This is a shoot. And so for Momonosuke and Luffy to arrive up there as something is going down with Kaido and Yamato, it's just perfect. It's perfect booking. It's what we've been talking about for so long, man. I love it. I love it. So not only do we have Caribou here, who obviously has the secrets to the jungle. I mean, the secrets to the kingdom. Not even the jungle, the secrets to the kingdom. My man knows some spooky stuff. Oh, and Momo, you're going to take me up there to finish this. I need you to transform into a dragon and fly. A final trip back to Onigashima. You heard one of the things. A final trip back. This is it. This is it, man. And it's going to depend on Luffy's, or not on Luffy, on Momonosuke's decision-making, on his leadership, on his ability to act. Because we know that his dragon state, he enters that whenever he gets scared. And so now he has to do it on command and make a decision to take his greatest soldier right now, which is the king, all the way up to Kaido in order to finish this battle off. And so it makes perfect sense, not only for Momonosuke's character, because throughout this entire saga, we've been seeing how much he's been growing. And we've seen alone just what the last couple of chapters have done to him, right? From the beginning of this arc, proclaiming his name, and, seeing what was taking place there with the scabbards in front of his eyes, getting a newfound resolve thanks to reading Oden's journal. Momonosuke obviously has this resolve within him to ensure that everyone is good. It's just that, these things fear continues to take him over. I mean, how could it not? He's just a child, right? So fear continues to enter his system. But because now he's here with Luffy, and we know how individuals get when they're with the king and they see Luffy's resolve, it's like it's almost like they become the best version of themselves possible. Everybody wants to help him, and like how Mihawk said. But this is going to be beautiful because now Luffy's saying, yo, I need you. And the same way that early in this chapter, a theme in this chapter being reliance, relying on somebody. Like, the same about that, man. My camera could not handle the greatness before it. But we continue. I believe I was talking about relying and the theme of reliance. Within this chapter, we got to see how important being relied on meant to Robin. As someone that was always betrayed, as someone that felt that, I guarantee you, still within her heart, she feels she still needs to repay the Straw Hats for what they did for her. So to see Sanji relying on her, like I said, like we were talking about back in chapter 1004, it must have meant so much to her, man. You feel me? Or what was that, 1005? Whatever it was, right? It must have meant so much to her. And so to see that here, we see it clear as day. The more Black Media talks about the situation, the more fired up Robin got in terms of like, yo, I'm gonna have to lay the smackdown on her, man. And that one line of dialogue was so sick. But we saw that theme running of relying and being happy that you're being relied on. And right here, Momonosuke, right? Momonosuke, who's someone that obviously at this point owes so much to the Straw Hats, owes so much to Luffy in particular. For Luffy now to state that he's going to rely on him and depend on him in order to take him up to Onigashima. Now it is upon Momonosuke's shoulders to either accept that, to either accept Luffy's proposal to depend on him. And now it's up to him to fulfill that. Now it's up to him to take those expectations of this individual that now he's been wanting to repay for so long, or somebody that he's been wanting to show that he can be a man as well for so long. Now he has the opportunity to do that. And after this entire saga, if Momonosuke is able to overcome his fear of being in front of Kaido, to go up there, and to take Luffy back to the roof of Onigashima, and be face-to-face with Kaido once again, it's going to be such a great character moment from Momonosuke, man, and I love it. I love that Oda saved these two moments to happen in this chapter in particular. Relying on certain things, right? And you could even take it a step further, and this is a reach with Kaido and Yamato, over-reliance on fruits and whatnot, different things. But I'll keep it for relying on people and what it means for certain people when you ask, when you want to when you want to rely on them, right? Whenever somebody has that feeling of like, oh, that person's relying on me. Like this person that I look up to so much is relying on me, or this person that I respect so much is relying on me. I can't let them down. And I don't ever want to disrespect their kindness in allowing them to rely on me, right? So I would never want to let them down. And so we see that and what that means to both of these characters here. And I love that. I really, really do. And the fact that we got them both in this chapter showcases that that's exactly what Oda was going for here. But man, I just want to take a moment to say what an awesome chapter to come back on, man. I don't know if we're on break because with the whole Shonen Jump thing, I don't know how that thing's working. But this chapter was really, really awesome, dude. We got some Kaido and Yamato greatness on top of the roof. We got some more roof piece, you know, Kamehameha battle with a blast breath and the Namuji Hyoga. And then we have Robin versus Black Maria illusions. I mean, she is going ham. You got Brook greatness, some really awesome panels. The coldest line of dialogue, son. Hold on. Where look, he's one of the wings that allow the Pirate King to soar. Like, oh, that's so nasty. And then we get this really awesome final image of Robin and Black Maria here. Then we switch to something else. Now, I'll save it for the afterthoughts. I was going to say something, but I'll save that for the afterthoughts because I need to dig into that idea, of what I was about to say. But we'll save that for the afterthoughts because I have some thoughts on what Oda is going to do with these Tobirobо battles. Because it seems like if we don't come back to Black Maria and Robin again for quite some time, because I'm just not sure, because the way that he handled Jinbei versus Who's Who was different. Where we got to see the chapter end, and then we immediately came back to that. Unless we come back to Robin versus Black Maria next chapter, then I have a few thoughts on what Oda's probably going to end up doing with all these Tobirobо fights. But we'll talk about that in the afterthoughts. But then we get to see Luffy talking to Momonosuke, the concept of death, and being like, yo, you can cry when it's over. Like, and Shinobu's like, how can you be so harsh? But she doesn't understand that Luffy's already dealt with this before. Luffy's already dealt with losing somebody that he really cares about in front of his eyes. And somebody having to wake him out of that trance, which was Jinbei. So, you know, that was a really great line to come out of Luffy. And we already saw that come out whenever he spoke to Tama earlier on in the arc. But to say this to Momonosuke, and especially about Kinemon and Kiku, is this a confirmation that they're both dead? I can't tell you. I don't know. But what I can tell you is that to Momonosuke, they are both dead. And so if to Momonosuke they're both dead right now, his heart is all over the place. His thoughts are all over the place. And so Luffy is just trying to get his mental state back to where, yo, you're the general. You're the commander-in-chief. We listen to you. You're the future shogun of this country. You're the one that we need in order for the borders to open. You're the one who carries the true will, the blood of Odin. Not only actual, but you yourself wanted to do it. You know, you wanted to carry on the legacy. And so if you're going to be the shogun of this country, if you're going to be the ruler of this country, you got to show it. You've got to be it. You need to mature to that point, man. And it's like, yo, it's harsh talking to a kid like that, but at the end of the day, Luffy's spitting facts. He's spitting facts, man. It's a really nice moment. And then we get to see Caribou for the first time in God knows how long, since Udon. And it's like, holy Flagnars, what in the world is this man gonna do here? So, he's obviously about to do something. Don't know what that is. But maybe we won't see him until the end of this arc. But the thing is that he has that knowledge about Shirahoshi that, who is he going to tell that to? I really wonder. But regardless, man, awesome chapter. Great action sequences. Brook greatness. Robin greatness. Black Maria awesome sauce. Yo, those lines about Sanji were so sick. But shout out to Robin, man. You know, we've been wanting to see a great Robin battle for quite some time. We haven't gotten one of these since Dressrosa. So to see it in full fruition right here was fantastic, man. Fantastic. Yamato and Kaido, just great stuff. I will see y'all for the afterthoughts. Let me know what you guys thought about this week's chapter in the comment section down below. Like I said, I have a few thoughts when it comes to Tobirobо fights. and what could potentially take place. So if you're interested in that, please tune into the afterthoughts, and then I'll see what you guys have to say in the comment section, and we're going to talk about this awesome chapter, man, and see where he's going to take us here in the near future. But it's super cool to see this idea being explored of Luffy relying on Momonosuke, and Momonosuke now having to take that, and it's going to be his decision. You feel me? It's going to be his decision. Luffy normally tells individuals, like, I only want to do something if you want to do it. Or I'm only going to do it if you want to do it. So, like, let's just say Momonosuke really wants to open the borders of Wano. Luffy normally would have been like, oh, I mean, if you want to do it, I'm going to help you. But you've got to do it first. You know, you've got to take that initial decision. But here, we see that Luffy is directly stating, no, I want you to take me up there. So now it's different. At least from Momonosuke, specifically from Momonosuke, because he knows the type of person he is. He's like, hold on. I'm going to ask him. I'm gonna tell him, yo, you're the only individual that can do this. The only way we can beat Kaido right now is if I get up to that roof. And so you need to turn into a dragon and take me up there. You're the only one that can do this. It's all up to you. Commander-in-Chief, what's your decision? Are you going to take me up there? Or are you going to sit here and cower forever? And I love that. I love it. But yo, I'll see y'all next time. Yeah, I hope you have an awesome day. The second best-selling comic of all time, showing what's the second best-selling comic of all time, with another great chapter in the Onigashima greatness. Y'all have a good one. Peace out. I'll see y'all in the comments. One Piece awesome sauce, man.